traders, Mike Hamilton from Trade the Easy Way here, and I'm just going to show you a couple of charts here rather than going to a whole heap of charts. So just to keep this very simple. You can see on this Dow daily on the right and Dow weekly on the left, on Friday we closed below a key level of support, and on this weekly chart we are closing, we just had 3 weeks of lower closes. So I'm just looking for this to come into this area here. Now if we can hold this, we might get some sort of bounce up here, but short term I would suggest you get short and stay short. On the data front, we are fairly quiet this week until we get to Wednesday when we're at the Fed minutes. So any clues as to rate rises could come out of the Fed minutes. Otherwise we have Tuesday UK inflation, so I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes looking at the pound with you in a minute, and Aussie jobs on Thursday. Aussie has been very weak at the moment. UK retail sales on Thursday and G7 on Friday, but the main thing is UK inflation on Tuesday and Fed minutes on Thursday. So if we come into Monday and we start closing above, I mean, the area to short at the moment is 630 on the Dow, which will be a retest of Thursday's low and that 50 EMA, and then see if we can come down and test this daily 200 at around about the 300 mark. So that's a potential 300 pips if we get up to, if we can test that 630 and fail. But that looks the most likely scenario at the moment. If we look back to the pound, if we look at this weekly fibs, it came down to test 127 extension down at the lows here at 138.60, and put a reversal bar in a couple of weeks back under that support from April 2015. We're closing slightly lower, and so any pullback into the 144 mark is a potential short on that one. Okay, so what I'm going to be looking at increasingly is trying to encourage slightly different style of trading as we get into the summer and beyond. I want to suggest ways in which you can increase the exposure you have to a good trending chart without increasing your risk, or in fact reducing your risk. So I'll talk about that as the week unfolds, particularly as traders on Traders Round Table, and with a lack of data on Monday, I will only be looking at, I'll provide a couple of charts into the Skype room, otherwise not looking to do anything that serious because we are so light on data, and with Europe not around as well, I'm not expecting too much on Monday. I think the markets are going to potentially hang around until we get closer to Fed on Wednesday. So that could provide a bit of a drag on the volume in the market, but overall looking for dollar strength against Dow weakness, and yen pairs I'm just going to not comment on until we get at least Monday out of the way. Okay, and so stay tuned for these updates I keep promising. I will get them sorted. Alright, thanks for joining me, and bye for now.